Good morning. How you guys doing? It's Mike back with the thought of the day on April 17th, 2023. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this day, bring you this message, and waking me up today. Then I want to start off with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Today, I want to talk about the hundreds of kids that were wild in downtown Chicago the other night and the lack of parenting that is apparent that's going on today. I was deeply disturbed watching a video of all these kids in downtown Chicago just tearing up cars and businesses and just completely wilding. And it was, as you know it, the children of Israel. Right now, it's no excuse on the behavior of our young adults and our kids. And when we talk about the kids, there's many factors that play into this. One of the factors is parents just want to be friends now with their kids. They start off 2 years old getting them a tablet, telling them to get out my face. 5 years old getting them a phone, telling them to get out my face. Now these devices are raising the kids, and the kids are not having no real interaction with their parents, and they're learning about things that they shouldn't even have contact with at such an early age. Another factor is we lost our last line of defense, which was the single mom. First of all, being a single mom it shouldn't be a thing that's normal, but the lack of fathers due to several reasons is apparent in the black community. Back in the day, the single mom was the last line of defense because she would sacrifice her life and everything that she wanted to do socially to try to make sure she raised her kids the right way. And the worst thing you could do back then was not show manners or home training and embarrass your mom. Now, those things are to the wayside. The single mom, and this is not a knock against the women, this is just real. They want to live their lives. They see their friends and associates on social media. So parenting has gone out the door, and it's about living my life or acting like I'm living my life so I could put out this image that I'm living better than my neighbor or I'm doing more things than my neighbor. And our kids are suffering. The fathers, where y'all at, bro? These young boys are losing their minds. And guys are not stepping up doing the things they need to do. Right now, we're living in dangerous and sick times, man. Y'all kids are under a whole lot of influences, and we need a sense of urgency to be able to get these kids back. There's a lot of generational curses being passed down from generation to generation. And the answer is going to the Most High. One of the major things that I definitely see is the lack of knowledge of God, period. You know, we wasn't taught the right doctrine when I was growing up, but we was in somebody's church. And it gave us a foundation of a boundary, knowing that there was a God. These kids are growing up with these phones and tablets with no concept that God exists. So there are no boundaries. Shame is to the wayside now. And everybody think that their next video can make them viral and famous. Looking at that video, it's no explanation of that. But we need the same outcry that we have when a black person is killed by another race in the street. That's the same kind of outcry we need when we see this type of behavior that's going on in Chicago. And we also need to be teaching the statutes, laws, and commandments to our kids. It's obvious this other way of teaching hasn't worked. And right now we're losing all our kids. And this situation is only going to get worse. Please, parents, put your life on pause for a second and look at your kids. Interact with your kids. Talk to your kids. Be in their lives. Take away the phones and the tablets and have some conversations with them. Find out what's going on in their world. Take a trip down their lane. Those devices are stealing your kids. Now, my fear is that there will be copycats in other states once other kids see what happened in Chicago. And then we're going to have lawlessness with our youth. And then it's going to be repercussions from authority figures. And then we're going to be acting crazy like this thing is a real problem. Parents, please start parenting again. Go out there and get your kids. This is Brother Mike. Thank you for watching this short video. May you guys enjoy your day. Shalom.